my name is Claudia Rose and I'm a PADC student representative, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to submit your student Skull entries for the 2022 Skull Awards. So in this video I'll be taking you guys through Awardforce and giving you a step-by-step little guide on how to submit your entries. So without further ado, let's get started. So first off, you'll want to make sure that you've got a copy of the Student Skulls brief with you. Don't worry if you don't have a physical or digital copy of it on you right now. You can actually find it on the PADC website, which is padc.com.au. And we should have a copy of it in one of our articles in our commune section. So then we're going to have to log into Awardforce. Now the official link for Awardforce is theskulls.awardsplatform.com. Now if you've previously used Awardforce or if you've entered into the Student Skull Awards in previous years, then you can just log in. Otherwise, if this is the first time that you're entering the Student Skull Awards or the first time that you're using Awardforce, then you'll need to register manually. Now guys, remember this is not actually your PADC membership login. A PADC website and Awardforce are two very different separate things, so you'll most likely have separate logins for them. So once you've logged in, then it will take you into the My Entries window. So once you're here, this is where you'll be able to find all of your entries that you've been putting together for this season. So let's go ahead and start new entries. So go to the Start New Entry button and it will take you to the New Entry window. So first we're going to have to select our parent category. Now the one you'll be looking for is titled L Student Skulls. So click on that. As soon as you've clicked on that, you'll notice that on the very right hand side, a little blurb of information will pop up. Majority of this information can actually be found in your Student Skull briefs on the first page, but if you want to have a little look through, sort of skim through it, go for gold. We highly recommend that you do, so then you don't miss out on any information. So once you've selected the parent category, you will then have to select your subcategory. When you select your subcategory, you will notice that you have 5 different subcategories to choose from this year. It will either be advertising, graphic design, digital or UX UI design, photography or film. Now, outside of the PADC, I'm actually a photography major, so just in regards for example purposes, I'm going to select photography. So next you'll have to enter in your entry name. Now I must emphasize here guys, your entry name cannot be your name, your membership ID, your student ID, or the name of the campaign or brief. So what we expect from your entry name is just a unique creative name that helps sort of briefly sum up what your entry is all about, and something that stands out from the crowd and differentiates your entry from all the other entries that have been submitted within your category. So for now, I'm going to call mine Photography Bites, just for an example. Next, you're going to have to enter in your tertiary institution. So by this, we just mean where do you study. So outside of PADC, I mentioned I'm a photo media major, and I'm actually studying at ECU, so for now I'm going to put down ECU, but you would obviously enter in wherever you're studying. So once you've entered in all of your information correctly, you can go ahead and click Save and Next. So in the Student Skull briefs, it does mention that you will need to include a creative overview and a 500-word rationale, and this is pretty much where you will be entering all that information in. So the idea behind the creative overview is that this is where you would briefly explain what your entry is all about within 100 words. So in university sort of terms, this is like your thesis statement, I guess. This just sums up, in a nutshell, this is what my entry is all about. And then you will go into greater detail with your rationale. So with your rationale, you can explain your interpretation of the brief, you can thoroughly explain in greater to detail your idea, the target audience, the execution, and everything else that kind of goes into the process of creating your entry. And we're expecting that this would be around 500 words. If you can't meet the 500 word limit, don't stress, it's all good. So long as it's more than 100, then you should be right. So once these sections are completed, go ahead and click Save and Next. Alright, now you'll need to upload your actual entries. So the file formats and the kind of work that you will be submitting will be different depending on which category you're entering into. And all of this information can be found in your student skull briefs. So for now, I'm just gonna add in a couple of images that I've got on my desktop, just so I can quickly run through this and get through this quickly for you guys. There we go. Alright, so once all of your content has been uploaded, you can go ahead and click Submit Entry. Don't click Save and Next, because that will just bring you back to the very start and that will be a major pain in the butt. So rather, click Submit Entry and it will take you straight to the card. So if you're a student member, then make sure to click Member Fee and then enter in your PADC membership number. Now don't stress if you don't remember your membership number off by heart. Hardly any of us do. We can help you out with that though. So if you head onto the PADC website, again padc.com.au, and you have a look at the top left hand corner, you will find a section that says Member Directory. Click on that and then it will take you to our membership directory. And if you want to look for someone in particular, just go ahead to the search bar, type in your name or whoever's name you're looking for, and then it should come up with your membership details and your member ID. But once you've got your membership ID, then you'll be able to add that into the little section there. If you're not a PADC member and you really can't be stuffed being a member, you're missing out. But that's okay too, so just click non-member and then you'll be able to go on from there. But it does mean that you will have to pay $38.50 per entry submission rather than it being for free. So make sure that all of the details on the bottom right hand side have all been filled in before you click either proceed for free or proceed payment. So you should receive an email from Awardforce confirming that your entry has been submitted and it will include your invoice. As mentioned before, if you guys experience any glitches or technical issues, feel free to contact us via the PADC email address, again admin@padc.com.au. Make sure to address Tia, because our club manager, Tia Brazier, will actually be the one seeing all of your emails. And she'll be able to help you out as well. So, congratulations, you guys have submitted your entry for the PADC Student Skull Awards 2022. Don't forget to submit your entries before the 2nd of September, as there will be no extensions. The reason behind this is because there are actually 2 judging rounds for the student skulls. The first round determines the top 3 entries for each category, and the second round determines the final winners for each category, which is actually done with international judges. We also need enough time before the judging period to make sure that all of the entries have been submitted correctly. So if you guys have any questions about Awardforce or the call for entry period itself that I haven't mentioned, please feel free to contact our club manager Tia Brazier via the PADC website. Thanks guys and good luck.